Hey guys. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I'm excited to do this live because I know a lot of people been waiting. I've been waiting. So let's get into it, okay? I'm going to let some of y'all get on in here before we get into this Baddies review. Ooh, y'all, I'm in here sweating too. This ring light got me sweating. Hey everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see. Hold on, let me see, guys. If it says I went live yet. There we go. Period. Hey everybody. I hope everything is okay. Oh wait, what? What's going on, Miss Sheila? Everything is fine. This damn ring light be glaring off my glasses is what's the problem is. Hey, in the safe zone, what's poppin'? Hey, hey, say it ain't so. Hey, Katrina, y'all, I can't see y'all because my screen is so little. The wording is so little on my laptop, so I'm gonna use my phone to, of course, say hey to y'all. So, hey, Katina, hey, Trina, hey, say it ain't so. Hey, Lakeisha, hey, beautiful. Hey, thank you, speak the truth. Hey, girl. Hey, beautiful diva. Hey, Diane. Hey, Sheila. How you guys doing today? Hey, everybody that's coming in. That you are absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Johnny Jacobs. Thank you so much. Hey, speak the truth. Sheila Austin is in the building. Shout out to y'all. Y'all, I am sweating, honey. I tried to get a little cute for y'all so I can come live and do this baddies review. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I could switch this. Yeah, so it's not directly a glare on my glasses. But hey, everybody. Let me see. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Miss Faye Kelly. You cute. Thank you, Riri. Hey, Legendary. All day. You look absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Miss YouTube on Fire. Thank you. Let me see. Hey, Tony. I love your hair day. You look so pretty. Thank you, Diane. Y'all, it took me a minute to get my kunta to blend in with this body wave, but we did it. How you guys doing? What's today? Thursday? How are you guys Thursday going? Hey, Brenda. Hey, pretty girl. Not you on camera. Love your hair. Thank you, Shanna Brooks. Thank you, boo. Give me the dress that hopefully I can fit it. It's not a dress. It's a shirt. It's a little one arm off the shoulder shirt. And then I got on some black leggings. So I tried to be a little bit comfortable, y'all, because I'm sitting in my room. And it's 100 degrees outside out here in California. So I'm already sweating before I even did this live, y'all. Before I even started. That's why I got my little rag, little sock, whatever you want to call it, to pat me. And then I got this ring light that is so bright that is making me sweat on top of that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get cute real quick since we talking about baddies. Why not come on camera looking like a baddie? Thank you, Zaza. Thank you so much. This was well worth the wait, you guys. It was. It was. I agree. I agree. Hey, Nicole, how you guys doing? Girl, you cute. Thank you, T-Mac. Beautiful. You're definitely your mom's twin. I am my beautiful baby doll daddy. You look so pretty and beautiful. Thank you, Annette. Thank you so much. Tell them girls, give me some. I lost mine. You could take half of them, okay? All I need is a little bit. Yeah, all the baddies is in the building, Lakeisha. Hey, Shauna Brooks. So I don't know if Zay is gonna be in the live. I wanted him to come up here to be my co-host for today. So let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat, and then I'm about to text him because I wanted him to get up here and talk about it with me. Or if anybody it wants to hit the link, y'all can. Hold on, let me see. Let me hit up Zay real quick, y'all. Let me see if I could copy and paste the link, give the link to Zay. Hold on. Copy the whole link, bruh. Okay. There you go. Because I wanted to have some people get up and tell me their opinions. Looking like Ross for yeah, I do look like my mom, you guys. Hey Danielle. How you doing? Hey, Latanya Lee, what channel do it come on day? It comes on Zeus Network. It's not a channel, it's a subscription app. So all you do is you log in to Zeus, you sign up for their $5.99 subscription monthly, or you can pay $59.99 and have the subscription for up to a year. I paid $5.99 every month to get Zeus. So for the next episode that we do, y'all, I'm gonna post ahead of time so y'all can go and get y'all subscriptions with Zeus before we get on here and talk about it. Because this episode was really good, but I felt like the other ones was a little bit better. So I'm gonna come back out here and talk about those as well. But we wanted to start off at episode 5 because that was the latest one. Hey, Roro. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Boo. Barbecue and made spaghetti, taters, tater salad, greens, and cornbread. Ooh, that sounds so good. Hey, Brown Girl, Dede the Champ. I didn't get the memo that you wanted to talk about me this segment. Dang, much love. Okay, Miss Faye Kelly. Hey, Roro. How are you doing? Hey, Marva Booker. How are you guys doing today? Hey, Lysandra. I'm going to let y'all get on in here. Get on here. Miss G says you look beautiful. Thank you so much, Miss G. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where is Zay? Come on, Zay. Hey, beautiful day, Miles in chat. Hey, Sharon. We're going to start it without him. Let me see. How long we been out here for? I wanted to take some pictures before I got on here, y'all, but I didn't want to keep y'all waiting for too long. Okay, so we've been on here for 6 minutes. Let's just get into it for the ones that did check out episode 5. That was released this past Sunday. You look amazing, sweetie. Thank you. I watched it. It was good. Okay. I'm happy you liked it. Hey, Betty Taylor. How you doing, love? How are you? How are you? That's why they hate, because Day is classy and she want to be back in the bushes. Y'all, love you guys. I love you too, Zaza. Thank you. Yeah, we real classy, real cute. We could get a little hood, a little ghetto, because we a little hood and we a little ghetto, but at the same time, we real classy. Nice jewelry, pretty nails. We a baddie for real in real life. Okay. Sheila said hey to Sharon. Faye Kelly saying hey to Betty Taylor. Okay, so we just finna get into it. So the episode started, y'all, with the scene at the beach bonfire. Now, Natalie, I have a bone to pick with her about the casting, because she has it this season set up to where it's the originals versus the reserved. So it is some women who was on Bad Girls Club who is now on Baddies with the Zeus franchise, and new girls that they are bringing in, right? They call them the reserves. I wanted to look up the full cast. So let me see if I could pull it up on my internet right now. Caribbean cast. Because she got a lot of people on the cast this season. Okay. Let me see. So on the cast of Baddies Caribbean, she got, of course, Natalie Nunn. She's the EP, but she's also a cast member. We got Roly Poly. That's the one who got surgery. We're going to talk about her in a minute, although she hasn't been on the past 5 episodes of Baddies Caribbean. We got Scotland. My girl Scotty. We got Mariah Lynn. I know y'all know Mariah Lynn from Love and Hip Hop. She was on the last season of Baddies. They brought her back this season. We got Biggie. I like Biggie. This is what, her 3rd season on Baddies. She was on Baddies South, Baddies West, and now Baddies Caribbean. She's one of my fan favorites. And then we got Teki. Now Teki is what's her name? Krishan's sister. This is her 2nd season with Baddies. She was on Baddies East, and then now she's on Baddies Caribbean. And so we got Anna Mac. Anna Mac hasn't made her appearance yet as far as episode 5 goes. But her and Rolly, I think they're going to come in around episode 6, episode 7. Then we got Sapphire Blaze. Sapphire is Sukiana's best friend. She was introduced to Zeus Network and the Baddies franchise last season with Sukiana. They came in together as a duo. This season, she's on there by herself, and she's pretty much being Natalie's lapdog, her, Scotty, and a few of the other girls. So we're going to get into who I like and who I don't like and what transpired in episode 5. I'm just running y'all down the cast members list. So the next bad girl up is Jayla. I love Jayla. I'm not gonna lie. Although I have some bones to pick with her this season, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Let me see who else is on here. Bianca Bonnie, y'all know her from Chicken Noodle Soup. Chicken Noodle Soup with a soda on the side and let it rain and clear it out. And let it rain and clear it out. So she's on this season of Baddies, which I think is dope. She came on as Mariah Lynn's friend, so I think that's gonna be interesting. And as so far, she's been doing good on the show. So the next baddie is Callie. Now, if y'all remember, this is Blueface's sister. Callie is the one who Krishan beat up a long time ago. She beat up the mama and the sister. That's her. So she's been on there. She's been causing a muck on Baddies Caribbean. And it's been a good time with having her on there. Okay. I like Callie. So then you got Meatball. I gotta show y'all Meatball. I love Meatball. Okay. Meatball is a content creator. She's a social media influencer from Philly. She's from the hood. She went viral for sitting on her porch hollering at a dude. She got a lot of subscribers, a lot of followers on Instagram, YouTube. So they decided to put her on Baddies. Overall, Meatball is my favorite baddie of the season. Then she got Diamond the Body. Diamond the Body has also been on other shows on Now That's TV Network. And now she made her way to Zeus. Yeah, and I'm still going because there's so many different girls that they got on this season. Natalie did way too much. So then she got Tatiana, aka Tika Bella. I don't know much about her, but we're gonna get into her as a character in a minute. Then we got Slim Too Bad. Slim is cool so far. The only Caribbean that Natalie added to the cast was Dia, and we're gonna get into her too because she was in this episode of what we're about to talk about. Big Gretch. And then there were some reserves. So my favorite reserve is what's her name? She from the Bay Area. The little light skin. She look white. I think she like Mexican or something. Her name is Heaven. Heaven is from the Bay Area. She from San Jose. So I've been rooting for her. I hope she stays on the show for the rest of the time. And then there's hella more girls, but they didn't put the full entire cast on there, right? Hey Barbara P. Let me see y'all all saying hey. Hey Unbothered Navy. Hey Love Chop. Yes, Baddies is getting crazy. Yes, Shasha. I remember Mariah Lynn. She was dating Rich Dollars. Yes, said it. So that's exactly who it is. Hey Dina. I like Biggie. I like Biggie too in the safe zone. Let me see who else came here. Hey the boys, mom. Thank you, boo. Let me see. That's why they hate because they already read that. Let me go down. Hey Caroline. Or Carol, I always call you Caroline. My bad, boo. Hey, Janice. Hey, Love Chop. Let me see who else came here. I love reality shows. I love Biggie, but she better tighten up. What you mean by that? Okay, so let's just get into the episode, okay? Thank you, Lynette. Hello, Dede and Chad Dede. You are looking fabulous. Thank you so much. Shasha said Biggie is cool, but she can't fight. Okay, let's get into it. So the first episode, right? It started out with them towards the end of this beach bonfire that Natalie had put together. Now, Natalie likes to create these environments and these meetings to where the girls all get together and they can address their issues that they have with one another. Natalie says it's supposed to be a getting to know you thing. Everybody's supposed to be bonding and all that type of jazz. But really, the meetings and the bonding means AKA fight, right? That's what that should mean with us, okay? We know how Natalie rocks. So it was so funny to watch how that transpired. Now, the last episode 4, it was more of the bonfire action. But in episode 5, it started off with Natalie and Tommy having their little conflict. So Tommy rode in on this big white horse looking good. Oh, and shout out Tommy. They didn't even have Tommy on there. I just looked up a random list. But shout out to the girl Tommy. I like her this season. I like the fact that she's gonna get on here and ruffle Natalie feathers just a little bit. So the scene starts out, boom, they on the beach. Her and Natalie is squaring up. Natalie wants her to come fight her in the water. Which I didn't understand that part because it's like, why do you want this girl to fight you in the water? Like she said, you know she can't swim. So it was giving real weird vibes with the whole fight with Natalie and Tommy. Now, let me just, because I took notes, y'all. Let me just talk about that, okay? People on social media have been saying, oh, Natalie won. Oh, Tommy won. The majority of the people on social media have been saying that Tommy won, Tommy won, Tommy won. In my opinion, neither one of them won. Like, honestly, to me, neither one of them could fight. That's just my honest opinion. I think Tommy was throwing a couple of haymakers, but it didn't seem like it was connecting. Hey, Carol, thank you for being a member for 13 months, boo. Natalie be being messy with them damn meetings. Let me ping you. Hold on. By the Navy, she be being messy as hell with the meetings, but Tommy can't swim. Natalie was tripping. Yeah, she was. She was in the safe zone. She was tripping hard. So I thought that was funny because it felt like, okay, this girl can't swim. You got to get her in the water to try to get to her. Like, that was pretty weak. I didn't really like that. That Natalie was really on that because why would you want to fight somebody in the water and they can't swim? I just thought that was whack. So I thought that was interesting. Tommy was getting to her in the first round. I'll say the second round it was about tie, and then once they got to the part where they was off into the cars, Natalie went to the car and Tommy ran up on her in the car. That's the part that I did not like, and that's what I wanted to highlight the most. When Tommy ran up on Natalie after they fought on the beach and Tommy was walking around the parking lot looking for Natalie, trying to figure out where she was, she ended up finding Natalie. They ended up squaring up. She got Natalie in the car when they was out and they was actually able to really, square up with each other. Natalie kept, falling back and walking back and not really want no smoke or whatever. So I thought that was really weird because once they got into the car and they was having a little scuffle, the security was holding Tommy's hands, like had her hands like this to where she couldn't even swing and defend herself. So I thought that was fucked up. And I think that was they do it like that because of course Natalie's the EP and I don't think Natalie minds getting beat up on camera. I really don't. I don't think she mind getting beat up on camera for the sake of good ratings. But I do think the security kind of leaned to her side more because of who she is and what she stands for and the fact that she is the host of the show. Let me see. Dead Air to chat. Respectfully, I'm going to tap out on this segment. My Mavs are playing in the finals. Much love. Okay, Miss Faye Kelly, see you later. I don't think neither one. Yeah. Yeah, in the safe zone. I don't think neither one. Miss YouTube, I'm old. I don't know them. Oh, man. You got to get into it, speak the truth. Yet they shouldn't have held our hands like that. Right. So that was really interesting. Hey, Antoinette. Did I say hey to you, boo? Chin Chin, a.k.a. Natalie, is messy as hell. She is. She's very, very messy, y'all. I feel they do that too with Natalie. They do. Hey, Royalty Queen. Hey, boo. How are you doing? So I thought that was really funny. I'm just like, this don't make no sense. They will help Natalie in any way that they possibly can. They'll give her a pass. They'll help her out. And it's like, I get it, but then I don't get it. So let's move past that because that was a big key of contention the whole episode. I think that was the biggest moment out of the whole entire episode. So, of course, we had to talk about that. And it was the first thing that transpired as we go on. Y'all know I like to go in chronological order to what happened was. So I thought that was really, really good. So then this one, the next fight was really interesting. So Teki, once they panned it to her and she started doing her green screens and her confessionals and stuff like that, it seemed like something else was going on. Something else transpired for her to be all up in the air the way that she was. Because Teki was walking around saying, oh, she got emotional. She was mad. She was angry. So, with editing, they cut out a lot of the parts that a lot of the girls be reacting to, so it could be a little bit confusing. So I was a little lost on that part when Teki was saying she was emotional and she was getting angry and she was all in her feelings or whatever because she wasn't there to fight nobody, But then she ended up turning her attention to this girl named, what's the girl name? She's one of them reserves. Jelly. They call her Jelly Bean. Okay, so Teki was getting mad. She was walking around the parking lot, wanting to get in the car, having a fit over the whole situation. And then she seen the girl Jelly Bean hanging her head out of the sprinter, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I want to get her," because I guess Jelly Bean was talking to Teki's man when they filmed the first episode of Bad vs. Wild. Now I don't know if y'all watch Bad vs. Wild, but that's also another show on Zeus Network. Um, it was the episode where Jocelyn had her girls against Natalie and the baddies, and it was the part where Taseki was just talking to somebody in the audience, telling them to get away from her man. I guess Jellybean was standing in front of her boyfriend, so she had an issue with that. So as the scene progresses, she is sitting there wanting to fight the girl Jellybean. Now, mind you, security is holding her back, and the girl Jellybean was like, Taseki, I don't know why you want to fight me. We already had a conversation prior to this off camera. Me, you, and Natalie, we got together and we talked about what had transpired. And I guess they was going to let it go or whatever. Now, Taseki got weird energy because she will do shit like that. Like, she will fight for the stupidest shit because the girl said she didn't want her boyfriend. So I don't know why she was tripping on her the way that she was. But I feel like she fight the like the stupidest battles. Like even last season, at the reunion when she fought ET, it was like you fought ET because she ran up on Natalie, but you wouldn't fight Vicky or Anna Mac because they was talking about your sister, you know? So I feel like she picks and chooses who she wants to fight, and I think the reasons that she be wanting to fight for are so dumb. So the girl was like, girl, I'm not scared of you. You're weird. Like, we could square up. I don't want your man. You can have him. She wasn't on that mess. To me, she was kind of lost. Yeah. Hey, Ozella, she needed her TV time. Right. I feel they do that too. Oh, let me see. I have to catch up. I'm kind of lost, but they be going at it. Yes, Tommy was something else on Love and Hip Hop. She was. She was. And I feel like on Love and Hip Hop, she seemed to have been more, with the shits, like she could fight. But being on Baddies, now that she's on there, y'all, Tommy cannot fight. I don't care what nobody say. I love Tommy. I think she's beautiful, but she can't fight for shit. And at least when she was on Love and Hip Hop, it kind of gave this illusion that she could beat up Jocelyn, and I think Jocelyn will mollywop her. Okay. Hey, Dede, so pretty, loving the hair. Thank you, Erica. Hey, Cheryl P. Hey, love thyself. Hey, boo, I'm good. You look beautiful, girl. Go ahead, baddie. Period. Hey, Life of Patricia Stevens. Hey, everybody that is here. I love y'all for being here with me. I love Tommy, but she can't fight. Let me pin you, Erica. Hold on. Because I like Tommy too. I just don't think she can fight, y'all. I don't. I don't think Natalie can fight. I don't think Tommy can fight. I don't think Bianca Bonnie could fight. It's a couple girls on there. Mariah Lynn for sure as hell can't fight. She like a little mouse. So with that scene of Taseki wanting to fight Jellybean, I really think it wouldn't have been a fair fight because y'all know I feel like Taseki should have been an MMA boxer. She's the only one on the show with the real good hands. Is her. I think Sapphire could fight, and it is what's the other girl named Callie, Blueface's sister. Those three could give a couple of people a run for their money. But as far as all the other girls, it was like it wasn't giving nothing. Oh no, Diamond the Body could fight too though, y'all. I will give her that. Diamond the Body will knock some heads off, honey. But she's annoying. So that whole scene went past. They didn't fight. That was a fight Mariah Lynn ended up jumping into. So because Taseki couldn't get to her, Mariah Lynn snuck the girl Jellybean and hit her all up in her face. Now here's my thing with Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn jumps in at the wrong time, okay? Mariah Lynn won't even really too much have her own back. Last season, she let Sapphire and Sukiana bully her just for her to come in this season and be friends with Sapphire. In the last episode, and I'm going to go back and we're going to talk about that all over again. But in the last episode, Bianca Bonnie and Sapphire was getting into it because Bianca is Mariah Lynn's friend, and Bianca didn't like the way Sapphire did Mariah the last season with sneaking her and busting her eye open and all of that type of stuff. So Bianca came in on that tip that she wanted to fight. So boom, first episode they was fighting, and it's been dragging out all the way up to episode 5, but they didn't get into it in episode 5. So I felt like Mariah Lynn picks and chooses who she wants to defend. Now I do understand in a certain essence she's not cool with the girl Jellybean, so jumping into the fight between her and Taseki made more sense because Taseki is her friend and she don't have no alliance to the other girl. But with her and Bianca Bonnie and Sapphire, I guess Mariah Lynn is trying to be cool with Sapphire this season. They squashed their beef, they made up, and they got over whatever it was that they was dealing with last season. But I just don't respect the fact that she keep wanting to jump in certain fights when she wouldn't even fight for herself in certain instances, right? So Mariah is really rubbing me the wrong way. That you look so pretty. Thank you. I know you like Biggie, but Biggie can't fight either. Biggie cannot fight. Let me ping you, Shasha. We're gonna be real, Shasha. Biggie can't fight at all, okay? She cannot. So that's real. So let's move on past Taseki and them. So yeah, Mariah Lynn jumped in. The security wouldn't let Taseki fight Jelly Bean. So then here comes the next scene. They're not at the beach anymore. They're back at the house. They're at the main house. So the girls in the main house was sitting outside. Biggie and Meatball was in the backyard, I guess, and they was smoking a weed. And then Natalie and Slim came outside to, I guess, talk about what had happened the day before. Now, in the scene where they're having the sit down, Biggie reveals to Natalie and to the other girls that she's the one that invited Tommy. She's the one that invited Tommy to the damn beach, which I live for messy Biggie. Okay, Biggie knows Natalie don't really like her, and Biggie is really good friends with Tommy. She had her back during Baddies. Was it Baddies West? It was Baddies West, and they've been rocking ever since then. So when Tommy pulled up on the white horse with her little mosquito nest outfit, looking good, I thought it was a gag. It was a tea, right? It was good for ratings because the last time that Natalie and Tommy seen each other was at the reunion, and they was getting into it. So Biggie revealed to Natalie and the other girls that she was the one who gave Tommy the pin to pull up at the beach, which I thought was good tea. Like, okay, Biggie. I think Biggie wanted to see Natalie get beat up. Which I wanted to see Natalie get beat up too. So I was excited that happened. Biggie is not playing with Natalie. She's not hiding her hands, throwing rocks behind her hands. She's being very open and honest about the things that she is putting together for them to get into it, right? Hold on, let me read some of y'all comments. I'm going back and forth between my notes and my comments. Hey, Day Boo, just getting up. I was tired. Hey, everybody. Hey, Dion. Hey, Mary. Hey, Vanessa. Hey, Gorgeous Dan Chat. Driving, going out to dinner. I hit the like button. Thank you, Vanessa. I hope you have a good dinner, boo. Hey, Charmel. Hey, Felicia. So I thought that was hella funny. So they sat down in the backyard and was talking about, Natalie was like, I beat Tommy up. You don't see nothing wrong with my face. I lumped Tommy up. Tommy walking around with lumps. And Biggie was like, nah, ain't nothing wrong with your face, but ain't nothing wrong with Tommy either. Like, you didn't just get the best of her. Like, that wasn't, the best fight. And really, it was like really a fair one. Like, both of y'all, it was a tie. That's how I feel. It was a tie to me. I didn't see all them uppercuts Natalie was talking about. I didn't see her do anything but scratch Tommy's face, which was fucked up. When they were on the beach, she scratched the shit out of her face, like she was trying to gouge her eyes out, honey. So when they was in the backyard scene and the other girl Slim was sitting there and was talking about, oh, Biggie, you're just saying that because that's your friend. She was me, right? Natalie, like, yeah, Natalie, you got her. Da, 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 da. A lot of the girls that Natalie brought on this season that was supposed to be originals in the house, I feel like she brought on a lot of her friends. She brought on a lot of people who is gonna, kiss her ass and not really tell her the truth. So I thought that was really interesting to see the perspective of the other girls who was coming in new, like Slim, like Dia, like Tinkerbell. Who else was it? Meatball, but I love Meatball because Meatball don't kiss nobody ass, right? So I liked how Biggie was standing up for her friend Tommy in that whole instance or whatever while they was sitting in the backyard. I thought that was really real of her. So Biggie's growing on me, y'all. I didn't like her Baddies West because she kept fucking with Stunner Girl behind some shit Stunner Girl and Tommy had going on. But this season she's definitely growing on me. And last season with Baddies East, she definitely grew on me for sure. Let me see exactly. Lordy, I need to watch Baddies try be wrecking like that. Yes, Natalie came from the Bad Girls Club. She got beat up on that show too. She did. Y'all, I was in high school when I watched Bad Girls Club. So I remember that era. All of this is like right up my alley or whatever, right? So I thought that was really cool. They ended up ending the scene. Not Tommy, but Biggie said she went to go check up on her friends. So she ended up leaving. And then Meatball left with Natalie and the other girl, Slim. And they was sitting there, I guess, Big and Natalie head up trying to make her feel like she won that fight. Which, personally, I felt like neither one of them did. Neither one of them won that fight. Okay, that fight was ass, and I thought it would be better because it looked like in the previews that they was putting up, it looked like Tommy had got the best of her, but she didn't. Yes, I love Bad Girls Club, Diane. Me too. So that was really good. Let's move on to the next thing that we saw in the episode. Oh, let me bring this up too, because I have put hella notes in here. Ooh, I'm hitting my damn dresser. So, Biggie, one thing that Biggie pointed out that I had wrote down because I wanted to talk about it was the fact that in that scene that I was talking about, she had brought up the fact that they have not got into the bag yet. Now, Zeus Network get on my nerves, right? Because here we are, 5 episodes in, and all they've been doing is in the house is fighting over rooms, fighting over what people have said over the internet, fighting over, the white girl saying the N word or the Puerto Rican girl saying the N word. All they have done was fight and move from house to house. At first they was in Jamaica, now they're in Barbados. This is where episode 5, that's the setting for that one, right? So Biggie had brought up the fact that they haven't been able to get to the bag. And Natalie's response to them not being able to get to the bag was, oh, well, we got to have these sit downs first. The girls need to talk to each other to make sure we're all on the same page. So when we're out getting the bag, it's no issues, it's no fights, it's no this, it's no that. Now, I said it again before, which Meatball ended up bringing up in one of her confessionals later on after the scene. She said Natalie be setting up these meetings and they don't like them meetings because the meetings is AKA for drama. And if you go back and you watch Baddies East, you'll remember Mariah Lynn said that a lot in her confessionals as well. So Zeus be milking it with these meetings because they know the fights will bring in the viewers. But personally, from my standpoint, I think people would really like to see them all have fun more instead of just always fighting. Because it's not like they good fights. Them hoes can't fight. None of them. Except for Teki. I'm shocked Natalie didn't keep falling like she normally do. Right, Life with Tish. That was hilarious. Hey, Black Remy Ma. We still here, boo. You can catch the replay from the beginning. That was the shit. Oh, you liked it, Bad Girls Club in the Say Zone? What was y'all favorite season of Bad Girls Club? Drop it in the chat, okay? So let's move on past that scene. I want to go to the next one. So the next scene starts off with Scotty trying to be the peacemaker. So Scotty, they're like out on the patio area of this huge mansion in Barbados. She was sitting there talking to Diamond the Body, and she was trying to see if Diamond the Body and Tinkerbell, will they be able to move on, or will they keep fighting? Will they keep arguing? Is it something to where they're going to be fighting every day? Will they be able to get past it? So she went to Diamond the Body first and talked to her and was like, hey, I see my girl Tinka's over there smoking. She's chilling. Would I be able to take you over there with her so y'all could clear the air so that when we go out, we can have a good time? It'll be no more fighting and stuff like that. Now, Diamond the Body is still in her feelings because her and Tinka had beef way back when they was doing the casting. I don't know if some of y'all go back and watch the casting. I think after this little review, I think y'all all should go back and watch the casting episodes that Zeus had released. So at the casting, Diamond the Body and Tinkerbell had got into a fight. Now, this is how Diamond the Body kind of got herself on the show. During the casting, I think it was Natalie, Spice from Jamaica, and it was the really pretty Jamaican girl, Shanisha. Once they got to the final round of going through all the judges and all the levels, her and Diamond the Body had got into a fight while they were up there during casting. Now, Diamond the Body completely snuck this girl, hit her from the back, and snatched her wig. Now, once they got into the house, Tinkerbell returned the favor. She didn't beat Diamond up, but she did snatch her wig, and she ripped her wig into like 20 different pieces. So when Scotty came outside trying to make sure that they could talk and be cool with the situation, Diamond was like, hell no, fuck that. Like, I want my rounds. She ripped my wig up. She was saying that she named all of her wigs and she created a real good relationship with all of her wigs. So she was like, no, girl, she got to catch my ones again before we ever be cool. And then I'll apologize and then we can move past it. So then Scotty ends up taking Diamond the Body over to where Tinka was sitting outside. And they was sitting there going back and forth about why they wouldn't apologize, why they was getting into it. Personally, I think their beef is so whack, and I think Diamond being still so angry, it's like, get over it. Like with the OG girls, like a lot of them have fought. For instance, Sapphire and Bianca fought 2 different times, but they were still able to be in the same room with each other and then not be too much static, because they understand once you're on reality TV and y'all fight for the betterment of the people in the house, it's best to just move on, right? But Diamond the Body is the type, even when she was on Now That's TV, she will fight round after round after round after round till she felt like she didn't want to fight no more. But it's kind of getting a little annoying, because with the Baddies franchise, they don't be fighting that much, and it kind of looks stupid. They be ready to move on and go to the next conflict. Hey, Special K. Blue Sister can fight. She can, Special K. Yes, I would like to see them have more fun too. Right, Shasha. Right. Let me see. Favorite from Bad Girls Club was Tanisha from New York. Yep. Hey, Feast with Courtney. I'm listening today. I'm getting ready to make me a smoothie. Ooh, that sounds good, Trina. Hey, Christine. Hey, Kim Rogers. She says she want revenge for her wig. Uh-huh. Look, Special K says Tinker whipped Diamond ass at the casting. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch it. I was only seeing clips on YouTube and clips on Instagram and Facebook, because they be popping everywhere. So I didn't really watch the full thing, but that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I heard Diamond got beat up, so Diamond came in the house with a vengeance, honey. Okay, so throughout the whole episode, they ended up arguing. Even when they went on a nature walk, they were still arguing. So I think their situation is going to be something that's going to be ongoing. But it was hella funny to me, like when she had gotten a car for them to go to the nature walk, she kept talking about the situation with Scotty, Natalie, Sapphire, who else was in the car with them, Meatball or whatever, and they like kind of straight up ignored her, went to Batty shot a clock. They was in the car taking shots, and I thought that was so funny, because I think that is like the most polite way to tell somebody to shut the fuck up. Because Scotty was trying to do it, but Scotty's nice. Scotty is one of my favorite bad girls too, because she shows you don't gotta, be on TV fighting all the time. You could just be cute. You could sit back and you could be the fun girl. You could be the best friend. You could be the peacemaker, and you'll still be lit, right? So I like Scotty, because everybody else is coming in thinking that they gotta fight, and you don't always gotta fight. You feel me? So I like her. And I think Scotty is solidified. She's there to stay. Hey, Melinda. Hey, Sweetness. Let me go up. But why Meatball being a bully? Meatball is not being a bully. And we're going to get into it. Blueface sister is kind of no joke. She got them hands. Yeah, I agree. Small talk with Lakeisha. I can't think of the girl name. I think her name was Remy. When she beat up the muscle girl up about 3 times and she was small, she was calling her the replacement. She kept messing with her. Damn. Is this Bad Girls Club you talking about? She beat up the muscle girl about 3 times and she was small. Damn, I don't know. I don't remember nobody named Remy on the show. Melinda says she just getting home from shopping. Period, Melinda. Okay, so that situation didn't work. And then the next scene, they go into Dia and Callie talking. Now, Callie, she goes to Dia. Dia's the only girl that's in the Caribbean vibe. She from Jamaica. Big up to them people in Jamaica. She the only one that's Caribbean on the goddamn show, which I think is so bunk, because Natalie do that every season. Like, she'll go around, she'll be like, oh, it's Baddies West. We're going to get all the West Coast baddies. And then she bring all of her friends from the East Coast, and she'll have 2 or 3 girls from the West Coast. Oh, we going Baddies East. But Baddies East, she did it right, because she had all of the East Coast girls on there or whatever. But I'm like, how the fuck you gonna have one Caribbean girl on the Caribbean scene? Like, that's bunk, I think she's Jamaican, or she's the same shit as Rihanna. What is Rihanna again, y'all? I forgot. She's Bayesian or something. I don't know. She's one of the 2, the girl Dia. But her and Callie was sitting down at the little bar at the mansion, and Callie was just pretty much telling her, like, I feel like a loner. I feel like I'm getting isolated. The girls aren't really messing with me because I came in coming for Natalie, which if y'all watch the first few episodes, Callie was on that from day go. From first episode, she came in, she whooped Natalie's ass. The other girls was trying to jump in the fight. She was fighting with all of them. She even got into it with Mariah Lynn, but her and Mariah ended up making up at the little bonfire thing. She beat up Jelly Bean at the bonfire thing, kicked her, hit her real hard in her face, was fucking her up, y'all. was beating her ass. I ain't gonna lie. So Blueface sister came in and she represented, but in that scene, in episode 5, she was saying that she felt like the girls are kind of being mean towards her or not really wanting to talk to her because she came for the big dogs. Which I like Kelly, because Natalie is always fucking with people, and a lot of people like to spare Natalie. The only people that I felt like that have tried Natalie on some type of level was Casan, Tommy. Biggie calls her out constantly. And that's about it, because even Jayla was getting on my nerves this episode because she was like, yeah, Natalie, whoop her ass, beat Tommy ass, and she don't got no hands. And then Jayla, you in the confessional talk about, oh yeah, because my girl, she just shut it down, and y'all better stop playing with Natalie. Like, girl, you and Natalie was just fighting on the last season. Y'all was on together, girl. You was mad at Natalie. You felt like Natalie was being fake. She was choosing up on you, all type of shit. So they all go through these love-hate relationships with Natalie. I guess this season, her and Jayla want to be Ace Boon Coons, because I guess they're besties in real life, off of camera. But Jayla following underneath Natalie make her look real whack, because in her season, when she was on Bad Girls Club, she was standing on business. It was her and the twins, which the twins had ended up leaving. I wanted to see the Claremont twins on there. I wanted to see the holy trinity of them and Jayla, because they ran the house on their season of Bad Girls Club. So I wanted to see how it would be while they were on the show with these other girls. But Shannon and Shanae got the hell up out of there. Episode 4, they said, listen, it's our birthday. Y'all brought us to this bonfire. We supposed to be celebrating, and y'all bitches want to fight. Oh no, we're going home. So the twins ended up leaving. So Jayla's little besties ended up, they made a cute little appearance, and then they got up out of there. Let me see. Meatball is bullying Jayla while she wasn't bullying her. I disagree with you, Shasha. She really should have more Caribbean women for real. I agree. Callie wants Natalie's spy. I think she'll get a spinoff after this. I think so too. Natalie been going for bad. Lady of course says, hey, you look so cute. Thank you. Jayla can't fight either. All mouth. Shasha, I have to disagree. Jayla got long arms. So she be do. But in that last episode where she was trying to fight the little Puerto Rican girl for saying the N-word, her hands wasn't like on Taseki level, how Taseki be like, let me teach you. Can't none of them fight like Taseki, okay? Taseki is a professional boxer. I don't care what nobody say. But that was funny. So let's see what else had happened during this episode, y'all, because I had watched it literally right before I came live, and then I got dressed. Oh, and I had talked to y'all about the idea between the reserves and the originals. Now, if y'all remember watching Bad Girls Club, then y'all know that on Bad Girls Club, they will always have 7 girls every season. Now, if a girl left, they'll bring in a replacement. If another girl left, they'll bring in a replacement, or if it was getting too late towards the season being over, the girls that was left in the house was the girls that was left. Natalie got about 13 females on this one season, and it's really, really distracting because it's, how like you're supposed to have character development throughout the seasons, and people are supposed to be able to see the characters evolve as time goes on. I don't feel like Natalie leaves room for that type of connection for the fans to have with the cast members, because it's so many different girls and it's so much going on at once. Like, there's so many girls on there that I don't even know their names, with the reserves, the only one that I know is the Heaven Marina girl. And I know her because she's popular in the Bay Area. She was big. So when she got on Baddies Caribbean, I was juiced, because I'm like, yeah, she better represent the right way for the Bay Area. You feel me? And she even had a couple cameos where she was talking, and she was doing her big one or whatever. She fought. But I just feel like it doesn't leave room for us to really grow a bond or a likeness for any of the girls. I feel like the people that people already liked from previous seasons are the ones that people are going to stay attached to, because she don't give enough room for anybody to really know the new baddies, right? Like, is it just me, or do y'all agree? Because I think that's way too many people. I think the way Bad Girls did it was great. Just 7 people was cool, but having 13 to 15 females on one cast, that's kind of ridiculous. Thank you, Talking with Tracy. That bite in her chest. It's horrible. Oh yeah, she did bite her. Hey Lee, I've been off the grid for a minute, but happy to have caught you live. I'm happy you in here, boo. Hey Shalonda Palmer, how you doing, love? I agree. Way too many girls. Yeah, we don't like it. We don't like it. I personally speak for the people who are super fans of Bad Girls Club and a super fan of Baddies. Natalie, go back to 7 to 8 girls. That's a happy medium to where the girls can click up. It could be this group versus this group. But all of this other extraness is too much, right? So let's move on to the next thing that happened. Yes, it's too many girls. Is Natalie still with her husband? He is fine. Yes, she is. And we're gonna go into that too. Let me just sit you up there, Diane, because we're gonna talk about what was transpiring with her and this guy from Bad Boys on YouTube. Okay. Is my camera like what's wrong with it? It looks ashy. Okay. I had to make sure y'all could see me good. I agree. It's too many girls on the show. I don't even know all of their names. Me either. I'm by the Navy. So let's go to the next thing that happened. So towards the end of the episode, they went on this nature walk. Now all the girls were excited to go on this nature walk because they've been sitting in the house. They've been fighting. They went to the bonfire, but it wasn't nothing fun for them to enjoy because they was having a knockout drag fight. Hold on, y'all. I want to put on some lip gloss. So they wasn't really able to enjoy the bonfire, but so they was all excited for the nature walk, which I'm all here for it. Ooh, cause nature sometimes, hold on, I feel like I got something on my lips. Pause, y'all. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I sorry. So I feel like that that was a good thing for them to do. It'll get them out the house. They could be one with nature, and I just feel like anytime you outside and you take it in the sun and you want some greenery, you can touch the grass. Around some greenery. That's a fake plant though. It makes you feel better. It gets you in a more uplifting, lighter, happy mood to where you're releasing endorphins. So I thought that was a good little activity for them all to do together. So they went on the nature walk and Natalie split them into groups. So she had her group. It was her, Diamond the Body, Tinka, and it was somebody else. And then Scotty picked her group. She had Meatball. I think she had a couple of other girls. I didn't write down the details because it was too many to keep track. So it was like 4 different groups. They all split out into 3s and 4s to go on nature walks, right? So they split it up to where Natalie made sure that Diamond the Body and Tinka was in her group. So I guess to bring in more views for them to argue again or for them to really squash their beef, which it still ended up with them arguing. They never got to either, get to no real resolution because Diamond the Body want to fight. And while they were on the nature walk, the girl Tinka said, "Why would I fight you again after I whooped your ass? You gonna have to pay me at this point to keep fighting you because, girl, like I already beat you up. Like I'm not the one mad, you the one mad. So get off on who you mad at." But Diamond the Body is not running up, which I wish she would have. That would have made the nature walk tea if she would have ran up and snatched that girl wig. Okay, it would have been tea if she ran up and hit her while they was out there. Yeah, way too many women. Hey, Data and chat. I'm late, but it's been a busy day. Hey, nothing to think with. Hey, Cupcake. Thank you, boo. You looking cute, Data. Thank you, Kim. So it would have been real good, y'all, if they would have fought or if she would have swung on her. Like that would have made it a little bit more juicy towards the end. So then it went from Natalie and her group to showing Scotty and her group to showing the new girls and them talking about whatever they talked about. They all knew each other, so they felt kind of slighted in a way that they all got chose to be in a group together because they were supposed to be separating these groups into, let's get to know each other. But a lot of the girls that got bunched in these different groups already knew each other, was in the house with each other. So the reserves especially felt slighted by that and felt like, they wanted to get to know some of the originals and they wanted to, for the people to get to know them a little bit better. So I was just like, yeah, I understood that. I think that was Heaven who did a confessional, and she was saying that like she wanted to be with a new group of girls because she already knew the girls who she was in a group with. But then towards the end, it went back to Scotty, Jayla, Meatball, and Dia. Dia was in their group. So it was four of them in Scotty's group. Now, while they were walking, they was talking about, Scotty saying, hey, I think everybody should just get over their beefs. We want to be able to go out and have a good time. If anybody got a problem, y'all say what y'all issue was, y'all squash it, and let's move past it. So then Meatball flipped the script, honey. Meatball flipped the script. Hey, baby girl, you look so pretty. Thank you, Shelly Morton. Thank you so much. So Meatball ended up addressing Jayla, which I was like, get her, Meat. Get her. Because I can't stand Jayla bald-headed ass. She get on my nerves. This season, I don't like her. But the last season she was on, that was my girly girl. Okay? So Meat was like, yeah, speaking of beefs, you and Biggie, what's up with that situation? And so she started, checking Jayla. Jayla was like, well, Biggie was online talking mess, and Biggie said she was going to slap me. So when we got to the house, I made her stand on her business. You going to slap me. You need to slap me like you said you was, because you're not just fitting to be on the internet, popping your mouth, running your shit, da-da-da-da-da. And then Meatball was like, no, because I've been talking to Biggie, and Biggie said you bullying her, and what's up, like, bully somebody that want to fight, bully somebody that's big. I was like, yeah, Meat, get on her head, Meat, get on her. Because what? Why does she want to fight somebody that don't want to fight? That was weak to me. I think it was episode 3 or 4, one of the two, where they went back to the house after they had their first fight at the restaurant or whatever they was on that yacht. It should have been done and over with. But Jayla felt like in that fight where they got into it at the yacht, or they was sitting down at dinner somewhere, Biggie popped her and clocked her in her face. So Jayla wanted to keep going. So once they finally got to the house, Jayla had hit Biggie in her lip and made Biggie lip bleed, the episode or 2 prior. So everybody was like, Jayla, you doing too much. Like, y'all already fought. Now you want to keep fucking with her. You telling her she not sleeping in the main house when she's an original bad girl. You can't kick her out. I don't give a fuck who you friends with. Because she was like, yeah, you're not sleeping in this house and da-da-da-da-da. Because she feel like because she's Natalie's biggest lapdog, that she could tell people what to do and how to do it and what to say and how to say it. But personally, I feel like, Jayla, you looking real whack this season. I'm not gonna lie, because I used to have so much respect for her. Hey, baby girl. Oh, I read that one. You laughing at me, but I'm so serious in a safe zone. Hey, Katrina. You look cute there. Thank you, boo. Like, get your bald-headed ass on the season with her and Rolly when they fought. Rolly had called her a handsome Squidward. Do y'all know what handsome Squidward looked like? Let me pull it up. Let me pull up the handsome Squidward for y'all, and I swear it was so funny. She looked just like handsome Squidward. Oh my god. I was weak when Rolly told her that. This the handsome Squidward, y'all. Can y'all see it? Oh, the light. This is the handsome Squidward that Rolly had told her like 2 seasons prior that she looked like when they was getting into it and they was beefing or whatever. She really do look like that. And Jayla's pretty, like, don't get me wrong. Thank you, Christine. Dede, I told you way last year when you started to commentary on celebs that this is your niche. I love when you speak like this. Communication is in you. Oh, thank you, Miss YouTube on Fire. I think so too. This is like naturally my thing. So we're gonna get back into more commentary like this. We'll drag a hoe, we'll cuss a hoe out if we got to. But I like more so talking about this type of stuff. This type of stuff get me excited because I'm a fan. I'm weak. Nicole is definitely her. Yes, Miss YouTube on Fire. Royalty Queen. Don't she look like handsome Squidward? Let me show y'all a picture of Jayla. Jayla is really pretty. Let me stop playing with her. But when Rolly has said that, I was weak. Let me see if I can find her on here. Jayla Mina. Why do I keep doing that? I want to catch her with. Don't she look like a handsome Squidward, y'all? She is so cute though. Jayla is cute and her body tea. But don't she look like strong face, handsome Squidward with her hair bald? Now let me show y'all Jayla with hair. This is another she was on the same season as Casan, and her and Casan was teaming up against a lot of the girls. Let me show y'all another picture of Jayla. She looked really pretty in this one. She always wearing white too. Um let me see. And then let me go back and show y'all the picture of handsome Squidward. And I didn't even like Rolly that season, but I said, "Ooh, clock it, baby, clock it." Oh my god, that shit had me weak. So yeah, so to wrap this whole baddies recap thing up, at the end, Meatball was kind of, in Jayla's face, like, what's up? Bully somebody that want to fight. You feel me? Bully somebody that's big. Bully somebody that want to be in your face. Now, Meatball cracked me up, y'all. Because one thing about Meatball, now, when I first heard that she was going to be on Baddies, I thought Meatball was going to change up her whole look, her whole swag. I thought she was going to, start wearing lace fronts. She was going to start wearing a bunch of makeup. She was going to start getting dressed up in the skimpy clothes and the glitz and the glam. Honey, Meatball went on that nature walk with her goddamn hair scarf on. She went on the nature walk with her shirt all the way up to her bra to where her stomach was hanging out. And she had on her little, comfortable shorts that she'd be liking to wear. I said, Meatball, that's my girl. That's my girl. I like watching her on TV because she's one of the few baddies who didn't change up how she looked before the show to be on the show, and she didn't try to fit into the I would say not the narrative, but the prototype of what a baddie is. She came in defining what a baddie was for herself, and she was being her authentic self. Because if y'all know Meatball and y'all seen her videos go viral on social media, y'all know that's how she walk around. She walk around with her stomach hanging out. She walk around in panties. She walk around in her little comfortable shorts. She don't do all the dresses and the heels and the makeup and all of that other extra shit. So I really like Meat for this show. Yeah, she had her belly hanging out ready to fight. I'll be working and missing all of the good shows. I gotta catch up. Yes, you do, boo. Dede, you look beautiful. Thank you, Jersey girl. Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. Thank you. So yeah, so that's the end of episode 5. To me personally, this one wasn't as popping as the last one and the ones before that. So I'm gonna come back in maybe like 2-3 days. I'll give y'all a heads up, and we're gonna talk about episode 1 through 4 all in one live, because I don't want to keep splitting it up into live after live after live after live, especially because Zeus Network drop a new episode of Baddies Caribbean every Sunday, you guys. So if you do not got Zeus Network, download it on your phone. If you got a smart TV, download the app on your TV. If you got a laptop, a computer like the one that I'm on now, download it onto your computer, or you can even just do the Google search, sign up for Zeus Network. It's $5.99 a month. Go ahead and get the subscription. I think some of it is really entertaining. Did I think this episode was that great? No. I'll give it a good 6.5 out of 10. I think the earlier episodes were great, and that's why I want to come back out and talk about those, because I think Blueface sister was taking over. Diamond the Body has some good stuff going on. Meatball has some good stuff going on. And then the Puerto Rican white girl Gretchen, she had it lit from episode 1 to 4. So I want to come back and talk about those specifically. Okay, y'all. So let's see. Overall, a good episode today. Yeah, it was cool in the safe zone. I'm used to it being like a little bit more drama, or the drama being more like much of a shock value. I think like with a lot of the situations that was being dragged on in episode 5, it was kind of getting on my nerves. Hey Wendy, how are you? So is Krishan gonna be back on the show? Hell no. Katrina, let me tell you a little bit about Krishan. And let's talk about Krishan, because I think in the safe zone, you brought it up the other day. You heard some stuff about Casan and Blueface. So let's talk about her on Baddies before we get into the newest tea with her and Blueface, right? So they paid Krishan to come to the Baddies East reunion. That was the last season with her sister on it. Her and her sister was having issues. Krishan was feeling like, hey, y'all got to give me more than 150. Zeus and Lamel, the owner of Zeus Network, wanted to pay Krishan $150K to come and do the reunion on the last season of Baddies. And Krishan said, no, I need more than that. I need 200K. So it was a lot of going back and forth on social media with that situation, because Krishan's like, if you're not giving me 200K or better, I'm not coming. Because if you look at it, Krishan had beef with E.T., E.T. was gonna be there. Krishan was having issues with her sister, and I think they would have definitely fought if Krishan would have went. So Krishan was feeling like, nigga, you want me to go against my family? You want me to get on here and give y'all a show? Make sure y'all bring in the subscribers, I bring in the subscriptions. Y'all got to give me more than that, and I want a portion of the subscription money that y'all get. So Krishan was making her demands, and Zeus didn't want to meet up to her expectations or what she required to be on the show. Now, even before the reunion talk had came about, Krishan had got paid, I think, 200K to do the whole season, and she only appeared on 2 of the episodes, and then she dipped off. So it was already bad blood in between them, because Krishan had ran off with their money before. It was the same thing Stunner Girl did. Stunner Girl had got like 200, 250 for a season, and she only appeared on 3 episodes. So I think there's a lot of bad blood between Zeus and Krishan. If they were smart, they would bring her back. If Krishan wanted to, run up the bag, it would be smart for her to go back, because this newest drama with her and Blueface, she was just on live like 2-3 days ago, and she was talking about the fact that Blueface unfollowed her on social media. Now, mind y'all, Blueface right now, he is in jail. Blueface, I forgot what he was in jail for. It was something, but ever since he's been in jail, Krishan has been the one holding him down. She has gotten on live, and I had to unfollow her. I was just like, ugh, I'm tired of going. It feel like I'm in a relationship with her. This little toxic situation to where I'm following her, unfollowing her, following her, unfollowing her, because I felt like she had moments where she was going to be strong, raise her baby, and do what she got to do for her child. But then she ended up getting sucked back into Blueface and his manipulation and his, trickery. Because Blueface is a real little player pimp from the East Coast or from the West Coast. He from LA, so the swag is still the same. He give me very much pimp daddy energy when it comes to Krishan, and she be stupid enough to fall for it. Like, they got a strong soul tie. I don't even think it's love at this point. Hey Diamond D. Poor Gretch can't help herself saying the N-word, and I feel she isn't doing it on purpose. I agree about the Navy. I agree. Yes, let's get into it. Hey, my beautiful sister. Hey, Diamond D. And I'm pretty sure Blueface was in her ear with that negotiation. Boom. So the other day she was on live and she was crying and she was upset because Blueface unfollowed her, and she was talking about how she's paying his bills and how Blueface got a restaurant that's not open. Now, if any of you guys ever followed Blueface and his story, like in the past few months or the past year, he does have a restaurant open in LA. His other baby mama, Jayden Alexis, was the one who was running the business. I think it was her, his mom, and a few other people. But since he's been in jail, his business has had to shut down. So Krishan was on live the other day talking about how she spent $50,000 a month in Blueface's bills, making sure the business keeps running, even though it's closed. I don't know what's the details to that or how that goes. I'm not too knowledgeable on that, but she said overall she's been spending a good like $15K in bills to keep all the Blueface shit going or whatever, right? So she was like, oh, one day he want me, one day he don't. He got mad at me because I went out and I wanted to have fun and he thought I was cheating. So now he don't want to talk to me, this, that, and the third. And a lot of people in the comments on Instagram was saying that they're speculating Blueface is about to get out of jail. And when sometimes when men go to jail, they'll do that jail talk. Oh, I love you. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be me and you. We're gonna ride out. You're gonna be my woman. When I get out of here, it's gonna be us two. I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'm not gonna lie to you no more. I'm not gonna treat you bad. But anytime Blueface feel like he can't control Krishan, or when she wants to do her own thing, he starts to manipulate her by unfollowing her, giving her the silent treatment, And I think that's like a real nasty, toxic cycle that she keep falling into that I think is so whack. Like, I wish she would find somebody that's way finer than Blueface and move the fuck on. And a lot of the people on Instagram was like, listen, stop posting them. We had a good 6 months. Because since Blueface went to jail, people on social media is like, listen, we haven't had to heard of this shenanigans. And here y'all go with the blogs. Y'all back posting this crazy shit. So it was hella funny, y'all. Y'all know I love to be in them comments. So I'm always reading the comments. And one of the comments was saying, or it was a few of them, but the one that stood out to me the most, that had got the most likes, was saying, oh, Blueface is getting ready to get out of jail. So now he's being mean to her so that when he gets out, he don't owe her no type of loyalty or no type of respect or whatever the case may be with that situation. So I was just like, child, I don't know, but they're in a toxic, abusive relationship. He's in jail for probation violation day from assault in 2021. Okay. She over there paying all of his bills. In my opinion, he is straight using her. I agree, Katrina. I agree. He's definitely using her. He is, he is, he is. Let me see. So yeah, that's all I really got to say, you guys. I don't really have anything else to say. Episode 5 was cool. We're gonna get back on here and we're gonna do episode after episode after episode. Hopefully next time Zay could join us. Because I really wanted his perspective. You know, Zay is funny. And Zay could describe things in a way that I can't. So hopefully next time he could join us, pools. But yeah, I'm about to get up off of here. I wanted to get on here and get cute, get fly with my people, talk about baddies looking like a baddie. Period. And thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being interactive in the chat and letting me know how y'all feel, who y'all like, who y'all don't like, how y'all felt about Shasha said Meatball was bullying Jayla, which I disagree. You know, some of y'all was saying, hey, Tommy won, Natalie won, me and then Safe Zone said neither one of them won. So I had a good time talking about this, y'all. I'm gonna come back out here and do way more content on this type of stuff because this is right up my alley and I have a natural knack for it. Okay. So everybody make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Everybody have an amazing night. You too, Diamond D. I need to check that show out. Yes, you do, Riri. Thank you, Love Thyself. Thank you, Jersey Girl. Enjoy your day. You too, Katrina. Everybody enjoy your night. You too in the safe zone. Erica, have a good night. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Mwah. Deuces.